Hola. Welcome back to Learning Language, Los Colores En Espanol. I'm just going to do basic. I'm just going through the different sections of the study guide to help people learn Spanish. Again, obviously a day one lesson, learning the colors. The first question that I had, I just want people in mind, like scholars, why and which colors are gendered. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Does that tell us anything about sets, about conjugation, about gendering, about, again, there's a finite base of colors, blah, blah, blah. Let's do a Spanish lesson. All right, blanco, uncle, blanco, blanca, white. Verde claro, in no particular order. Verde, verde, claro. Clear green. Light green? No, claro, clearly, clear. Oscuro, obscure, opaque. The opposite of opaque is transparent. Clear is transparent. The opposite of transparent is obscure or opaque. So it's the same thing. Fucsia, that's green. Verde, light green, clear green. Fucsia. I don't know, I would call that rosado also, también. But fucsia, that one had no, if I type that Spanish word and translate it into English, it just says fucsia. So I don't know, darker pink. Oscuro rosado es fucsia. Peut-être, can be, sorry, peut-être. My French is, just fun fact, I knew more French than Spanish. My Spanish pronunciation, I've spoken more Spanish than French. But again, I'm also doing the iterations, and I can also just start erring when I see these different words in different languages. Like I don't know where fucsia comes from, particularly the C right here. I had to look up the pronunciation because I wasn't sure if that was a soft or hard C. Still not even clear to me where that came from. But again, darker pink, marron, marron, brown, negro, negra, negro, black. Yo, amarillo, amarilla, yellow. Anarana, discúlpeme. Ado, anjado, ranjado, anaranjado, anaranjada. And see, this is actually how I learn words that I don't know how to pronounce, or even have pronounced correctly before. Start with the last syllable, work backwards. Orange. Dorado, morado, purple. Morada. Eta, violeta, violet. Azul, blue. Azul claro, clear blue. Azul oscuro, obscure blue. Particularly, again, I said these are not in any particular order, but again, blue would be a base color or a primary color, so why isn't this one gendered like the other ones? Like yellow, rojo, amarillo. Verde is not. So does gendering and conjugation tell us anything about, again, sets, about base sets, about anything like that in math? Rojo, rojo, roja. Verde oscuro, obscure green. Rojo, red. Rosado, rosada, pink. Sometimes rosa. Celeste, celeste. Azul claro. Sí or no? Peut-être. Can be. I should probably know what the fuck can be is in Spanish. I don't know. Gris. Gris. And so again, I just wanted to structure through it. Again, I'm just giving you different asides about my language. Again, I'm very good at pronunciation. Even if I mispronounce one given thing, physically training my vocal cords, my mouth, my nasal passages, my chest, my diaphragm. I can certainly, even if I mispronounce it, I can still pronounce it more clearly in context of every other language out there, every other order of sound out there. So those, again, just practice those. And the way you practice this is, you don't look But you do look at the sheets, but literally when you just look around the room, whenever you think a word, make yourself say the color in Spanish. And that's what I did. That's how everyone learns. That's how you learn your first language. You just don't remember doing so. But also another note on translation. Translate direct and indirect articles word for word. Again, translate everything word for word. But just go watch somebody who's not super familiar with the language but can certainly communicate at a semantic level with just a second language. And you'll see them dropping indirect articles all of the time. And again, it doesn't take away from the logic, doesn't sound like a native fluent speaker. But I see people translate los colores as colors. No, it's the colors in Spanish. All right. Now in English, or like if you were used to use a direct the and just a friendly context or something, it sounds like emphasis, it sounds like specificity. But when you're learning the language, absolutely, right? I didn't go to a game, I went to the game. But then in translation, when you're learning, until you're super confident in what you're doing, translate the direct and indirect articles word for word as well. So there you have it, Los Colores En Espanol. Practice, practice, practice. Look around the room, associate objects, their colors, their colores, esos colores, objects, two objects. Speak it out loud, you won't be able to forget it. Thank you for watching Learning Language, Los Colores En Espanol.